Hey, what's going on, card pack party people? Today we're going to go over the top 10 football cards that went up the most over the last week. You know I'm high on football right now, so I can't wait to go over it with you. And there is some good recommendations in there I'm going to be sharing, so stick around. A few announcements / reminders. First of all, I'm doing this NFL Prizm pack giveaway, Cello pack. You know, they're going for $45-50 now. Good things in there like Herbert, Tua, Burrow, all those people. All you got to do to enter is click the link in the description. It'll take you over to this, and you just click this little button right here. Take a screenshot and post it on the video. That's all you got to do. Or on Twitter. You can do it on the Twitter account too. Link for the Twitter account is in the description. If you want the audios from these videos, here's the podcast over here, a link for that in the description. Of course, if you want my best sports card pick of the day and to be able to join one of the best sports card investing groups in all the discords in all the land, join the Sports Card Society. It's only $12.99 a month, or $129 a year. You get a membership area every day you log in, and almost every day there's a new video. It's usually about 5 minutes long. Shows the card, shows the research, shows all the data as to why, and tells you. And the video also tells you what I plan on doing with it. Am I going to flip it in a month? Am I going to flip it in 3 months? Is there some event going on that I'm looking forward to that I'm going to flip it around? Am I going to hold it long term? What am I doing? Some previous examples are this Kyla Murray here. We're getting it for around $200 in February. Here it is going for about $350 in April. Chipper Jones around $80 in January. Here it is going for $285 in March. And this LeBron James, $175 in January. Here he is going for $650 in February. I think it's even more than that now. I mean, if all you do is get this LeBron card, $175, and here it is at $650, that way more than pays for your entire membership for the whole year. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer here because I'm a little humble brag. I'm kind of good at what I do. I've been doing this quite a while. I got a lot of experience. I'm in the data every day. I know what good cards look like. And anyways, you can leverage that. And also, by the way, I forgot to mention the Card Pack newsletter. The buys from this video, I'll send those out to the Card Pack newsletter before I publish video. But of course, check out the site. Link in the description. Let's dive into the content, boys and girls. We are on the price. Market Movers tool, went to price movement by card, pulled up football and the grade PSA 10 because the entire market starts at the PSA 10. The price of everything is a reflection of what the PSA 10 is going for. The first one over the last 7 days, of course, the first one on the list is Baker Mayfield 2018 Prizm. Pop count of 854. In case you don't know what pop count means, that means this card in this grade, PSA 10, there's 854 of them in existence. Yes, there can be a pop count for a PSA 9. Yes, there can be a pop count for a BGS 9.5. In fact, there is a pop count for all of those. What there's not a pop count for are raw ungraded cards. This card is up 26.7% on the week. This is a card that in weeks prior I have recommended to the Sports Card Society, and we got it for, well, a very good deal, as it's been going up for a while now. Now let's pull up his chart. Take a look-see at that. Hold on, pause. Big important thing. I need some coffee. That's my first sip of coffee all day. It's so good. You know, when I was younger and in high school and stuff, I was dumber and I smoked cigarettes. And that first cigarette of the day, boy, that was a good one because my body had been like, 8, 10, 12 hours of no nicotine. And all of a sudden you get that first rush back in, your body's like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. Smoking is bad, boys and girls. I'm sure some of you smoke. Try to quit it. I mean, really, it's a very poor health decision. It was hard for me to quit, but it's been so long. I literally can't even stand being around the smell of it anymore. If you can imagine that. God, I used to chew too. That was a baseball thing. Playing baseball, everyone's chews. Oh, I can't even smell chew anymore. I'll throw up. My favorite was Skull Mint. Ugh. If you literally bring Skull Mint to me now, I gag. I literally gag. But I don't know. So you can definitely break the habit. But coffee, I don't think I'm going to kick that habit. This card started the week at $378. Went up to $425, then $479. Pretty solid. Let's pull it back 90 days. Now, I was recommending this card to the Society. I don't remember exactly when, but it was It was over 30 days ago. It might have been 60 days ago. I'm pretty sure it was in February. So probably around 45, 60 days ago. Anyways, 90 days ago, the card was $215. Here it is, latest sale of $480. That's a pretty damn good return in 90 days, wouldn't you say? This chart, how this just keeps going up, I expect that to continue leading up to the season. And the season's still a ways away, so you're thinking, wait, is it going to keep going up like this for the next several months? More or less, yeah. And actually, what typically is going to happen is, you see how it's just kind of going up? Just wait till the news, the NFL media really starts kicking into gear, and people start wanting that kind of news and stuff. There's going to be things, and wait till trades happen and this and that, and the draft is happening next week, which is a big deal. The draft is happening next week, so literally a bunch of players' cards. See how this is just going up like this? There's going to be, because of the draft next week, there's going to be a lot of players' cards that just, instead of just going up, methodically like this, there's just going to be leaps, whoop. There are going to be leaps. And I'm not going to sell after those leaps. Typically, there'll be big leaps. This will go from 300 to 450. It'll be a legit leap, because say Cleveland drafts, I don't know where they're picking. They're not going to get him because he won't be available. Say they draft, Jamar Chase or Devontae. It's like, is that how you say it? Devontae, or is it Devonta? I think it's Devonta. Or Jalen Waddle. They say they draft a receiver. Baker's cards are going to go boop. They're going to go up 50 to 100%. Boop, 25 to 50% probably, which is a big jump in a day. And then they'll settle down a bit, go down, maybe 10, 15%, and then that'll be their new floor. And then they'll just kind of start going up from there. Next week, there's going to be a lot of cards that just go boop. So seriously, I'm going to have recommendations for you. This is one of them. I'm going to basically probably recommend every damn card on this list. We'll see. Let's go to eBay and check this out, because look at that chart. By the way, this is the Market Movers tool that I'm using to show this to you. You need to have this because to be able to have this kind of insight, and there's so many more insights you can get from this tool. It's so robust and so powerful. So many different things you can do. I select multiple players, multiple products, multiple variations of those products, multiple grades, and I'll compare them all and go down here and click the ratios tab and sort this by price change percentage, which, that's not going to look much different there because it's just one card. But anyways, you got to have this. If you're at all serious about sports card investing, you can't expect to actually make the profits you can make without this tool. You're missing out on so much money and losing a lot of money by making bad decisions by not having this tool to have these insights. So I'll put a link for this in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month of your first year. Did I pull up his eBay already? I did, right? So there's not, pop counts 800 some. But, the other thing too is there's not typically that many listings on eBay for these things, because people know, they're like, I'm not selling this right now. See the lowest one, $550. So I can't recommend that as a buy to you, because the lowest one I see is there any in an auction? I'd be surprised. No, there's not even any in auction, because people know. They're like, the draft's coming up. I'd be selling myself short to sell this card right now, and that's why they're going at a premium like this. I don't know what the hell happened back here at 320. That's so weird, because the real value at that time was $425, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened there. No idea. Just that guy got lucky, and so did that one, frankly, because $425 was the real value, because there was a $425 sale right here, and then all of a sudden now we're up to $480. And the card I'm going to be recommending to the society today, those are available, and it's a sneaky play. So again, check out SportsCardSociety.com if you want to learn what it is. Next on the list, Dwayne Haskins. I am not a buy on this one. I don't believe in Dwayne Haskins at all. I don't want to touch him with your 10-foot pole. Nothing against you. How about this? I don't want to touch him with my worst enemy's 10-foot pole. That's what I mean. Although, sure. Yeah, sure. Although I don't think I have, there's no one that pops in my mind, who's my worst enemy? I don't think I really have one. Who's my worst enemy? Well, it's not really a person, but groups of people. You know what I mean? And it's not even really the people. It is the people, but it's the mindsets of like certain people, certain groups that are just like evil. Like that's it. That's my worst enemy. Pop count of 932, Dwayne Haskins, 2019 Prizm, up 26% on the week. Garbage. Total garbage. Garbage. He looks terrible. I'm sorry if you're a Washington football team fan. He's not even on them anymore, right? They cut him. Is he even on a team? I don't think he's even on a team. Dwayne Haskins. The guy plays one game. He does mediocre. And then during COVID, he goes out and has a stripper party. I'm exaggerating a bit, but basically might as well have with his buddies. And it's like, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. And you know what? You don't get second chances like that. You don't get to make those types of stupid ass decisions when you've done nothing with your career and you're paid the amount of money that you are. You don't get second chances. That is stupid, and you're done. You're done. I'm a Vikings fan. If somehow we ever picked him up, I'd be pissed. This card started the week at $50, went up to 61. I don't even want to pull him up on eBay. I don't care. Don't buy him. That's my recommendation. Do not buy him. Get him off your hands. Sell him. Lamar Jackson. Number 3 on the list is 2018 Optic. Pop count of 1385, up 6.5% on the week. This is a guy, and I believe a card, that I've recommended to the Sports Card Society. I've recommended several Lamar Jackson cards to the Society over the last few months. Last couple months, really. Last couple months. Started the week at 350, then went up to 4, 350, 385, latest sale 377. Let's pull this back 90 days. Let's see what this chart looks like. Just going up. So over the last couple months, I've been mostly recommending football cards to the Sports Card Society because I'm here to help them win. And I know that those cards are winners. I know those cards have a high probability of being winners. You know, I will say I've recommended a Desean Watson or two, but I can't foresee that he's going to have what's been happening to him happen. You can't foresee it. Like, you know, if I recommend this Lamar Jackson, which I do, if he goes out and gets in a car accident tomorrow and breaks both his legs, his cards are going to go whoop, they're going to tank. If a sex scandal comes out, they're going to tank. So, but these things are low probability. So, but there's always risk, you know. Life is risky. But you're trying to get into something with as little risk as possible and as much upside as possible. Do we agree? High five. Let's pull him up on eBay. What was the latest sale? Like $385? $377? If I can get him for under $400, I'm happy at this point. And I'm not looking to do anything with this card until the summer. July, August, really. Probably August. Hello. Oh, I will recommend this card. Yeah. I dig it. I mean, look at the previous sales. Here's one at $400, but then here's one at $350, $385, $377. I am definitely a recommendation on this one. I will put a link for this card in the description. I am a big buy on that one. Next on the list, Josh Allen, 2018 Donruss. This is a card that I have recommended to the Sports Card Society, certainly one I've bought myself, more than one of. Pop count of 1139, up 4.5% on the week. Now, let's see here. This card started the week at $294, had a high sale of $355. That one's sketchy. Then $318, okay. And then $305, and now it's that the latest one of $280. I'm shocked. These people are getting deals. I like this picture because he's like, the look. Like, I don't know what the look says. It says something. Let's pull it back 90 days. Now, he went pretty far into the playoffs. You know, he went to the AFC Championship, so his cards are a little different because it got so high back here that his have not been going up like, say, Lamar Jackson or Baker Mayfield's. With that being said, that's a good thing to me because I still feel like it's at its floor. Look, it won't go below like 275. Like it won't go below it. The second it gets down to like here, 260, it goes back up. This card is, I think it's still at its bottom, and it is a fantastic buy. Let's go to eBay. If we can get this card for under $300, I am all over it. So like I said, me and the society, we bought this card. It hasn't gone up much. I don't care because it's going to. So every so often I go back in and I buy more because it's still at the same price. $350. Nah, I can't recommend that. I can't recommend that. Let's see the auction. I wouldn't recommend buying it at $350. With that being said, it's going to be worth seriously more than $350. I just think we can get a better deal. I'd probably just go to an auction here. Try to get it for under $300. So I'll put a link in the description to this, but it's going to go to this auction because that's the best place to probably get this card. I fully expect this card to be, if it's at $300, I fully expect it to be like $600, $700, maybe $800 by the time the season rolls around. Next on the list, Baker Mayfield again, 2018 Donruss, another card that I've recommended to the society and bought myself. Pop count of 1894, up 4% on the week. Pull up his chart. Wait. Important. I need coffee. Oh, that's the stuff. Wait, I need another one. The lady and I are going to head out to the mountains today. So I'm recording this video and the one you'll probably see tomorrow. I'm recording them both at the same time because I got to get them done. I can't do them out in the mountains. Hell, I don't even get phone service out there, but let alone Wi-Fi. I mean, come on. But God, we got skunked last time we went out last week. Couldn't find any, but we found some good prospect areas. I hope we find some. Please, morel gods, give us morels. I need them. I need it. I need to find it. It's treasure hunting, man. Like, sports card investing is like treasure hunting too. Like, that's what's so fun about it. Like, I could put money in stocks. I could put money in real estate. I could put money in bonds. But it's just not fun at all. It's so goddamn boring. This is fun. And the returns are great. But you might lose money. Yeah, you might lose money no matter what you do. Stocks go down. Real estate can go down, but real estate has expenses. That's the thing. You need a new roof. You need, all of a sudden you had a pipe burst. You need this, you need that, you need that. There's expenses with that. With that being said, I'm not poo-pooing any of them. No way. They're all good. I'm just saying, like, you can't do them all. So do what brings you a lot of joy. And if it's possible, and with sports cards, I get a lot of joy out of this. A lot. Like, I can look at my cards and I can be active in them and flip them and hold them and like stare at them, and they're my art. They're our art. This card started the week at 177, had a high sale of 190, latest sale of 182, a low sale of 167. So it's kind of going between, 170 and 190. So its real value is probably around 180, which makes sense. See, these looks these guys give on these cards. Their studio pictures like, But Baker's might be my favorite because he kind of looks like he just woke up from a hard night of partying. And he's like, where am I? Do I smell cookies? Like, what does it say? It's so funny. Leave a comment below for the caption you'd put on his look. Let's go to eBay. If I can get this card for, frankly, under $200, I'm happy. Even though it hasn't hit 200, I don't care. This card's going to be $400 or $500 by the time the season rolls around. In my opinion, 185, I'm a buy. 185, I'm a buy. 194, 180 or best offer. Oh, but it's coming from Canada. I don't care. Canadian people are like the nicest people. In my experience, every Canadian I meet is literally like the nicest person. But I'd make an offer here and maybe try to get it for 180. That would be 180 plus shipping being, the price plus shipping being 180. That's what I'd try to do, maybe. But 185, I'm all in. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I'm a buy on that too. So, wow. I hope there's more cards on here than I'm not buys on because I got to put all these links in the description. Desean Watson, okay, I'm not a buy on this. 2017 Prizm Silver Pop, count of 2,035, up 3.7% on the week. Let's chart it. Let me get some coffee. Started the week at 669, went down to 536. Then 625, latest sale of 693. We got to pull this one back 90 days because his cards were going bonkers 90 days ago because of all the trade rumor. So it got up to like $1,500. Not even like, it got over $1,500. And then it's just been going, well, this was just the correction. And then the scandal came out and then woo. And it's kind of hit its, look, it went down here to 550 and people said, all right, that's too low, I'm going to buy it. Then it went up to like 700 and then it's been going down again and now it's going up. Guess what? It's going to go down more. I'm not in on this at all. I mean, it's too bad. He's a really, really good player. I can't, because of what's going on with him, I can't buy this. As a matter of fact, I don't care if you bought it at $1,500. This is a real hard pill to swallow. You got two options. You got to sell it or hold it. I don't know how long you got to hold it for it to go back up. I don't know if it goes back up. If he goes to jail or something, because there's like court stuff going on now. This is just going to plummet, and I don't know if it ever even gets back to this. Which is a very real possibility. As hard as it would be, it's easy for me to say because I do not have this card, thank God. Or I don't have much Desean. The Desean Watson I have, I'm okay just holding on to because it's like, it's not worth, like, say, what this is worth. So my losses aren't $1,000 a card. And I'm going to sell them. But I would recommend, like, even this one, like, selling it and just reinvesting your money into one of the other cards I just mentioned because those are going to go up. I mean, how long do you want to be on a sinking ship? I built this thing. Well, it's going down. You don't need to die with it. That's me. That's a solid thing to think about. Maybe sell this card, take the money, and put it in this one and this one. Next, Saquon Barkley, 2018 Prizm pop count of 704, up 3.5% on the week. Saquon Barkley, certainly someone I've recommended to the society and I've bought myself. I'm a buy on him. Started the week at 244, high sale of 323, and then 253. I don't know what's with that 323. That seems unnecessary. Pop count of 704. Let's pull it back 90 days. You beautiful, beautiful card pack. It's been going up. What do you know? 180? 300? I think its real value is probably around about 275. I mean, here it is down here at this, but I think that's a dip because of this big jump. But I think its real value is around 275 to 300 right now. You could have got it back here at 180. I'm a buy on this, for sure. Saquon Barkley. Let's pull up his chart. If you can get it for the real value, which I thought was about 275, sounds good. People are a little more willing to sell this. 250? That's the optic, damn it. 25. You know what? I'm not going to put this in here because you got to go in here and make offers. I don't like these prices. They're not terrible. I'd go in here, you'd probably get it for under 300 or less, which I would still be fine. But I think the other cards I recommended are better buys just because they're quarterbacks. So to not overload you with buys, I'm going to just leave that one out. Although if you bought it, it would probably be a good decision. 2018, next on the list, Lamar Jackson, 2018 Donruss. Pop count of 2773, a card I own several of, and I also recommended to the society. Up about 2% on the week. Let's pull up the chart. You're like, 2%? Whatever, man. If a card goes up 2% every week, that's some serious ROI, buddy. Check your math. 201 to start the week. High sale of 221. Latest sale of 191. Let's pull this one back 90 days. Now, he was in the playoffs, too. He didn't get as far as Josh Allen, but only like one game less. 90 days ago, this card was at 127. Now it's going for 191. 50% gain in 90 days. Pretty good. Pretty good. Is there going to be another Curb Your Enthusiasm season ever? I really do like that show. yeah, I'm a buy. I'm a buy on this card. Of course I am. I've already bought some. I've recommended it to the society. It's been going up. What's there to not like? And there's plenty of them for sale. $199, $205, $210. I try to get it for under $200 though. Here's the one I'd target. I'd target this one and make an offer. Try to get it for under $200. What do we say the latest sale was? So, but they're selling on a premium, a bit of a premium, a little bit of a premium, because they know I think this would be a $400+ card by the time the season rolls around. They know it, but maybe they got it at $100 and they're just looking to move it. Maybe they need to pay a bill and they just got to sell something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to buy on that one too. Buy. Wait, huh? Who? Huh? Oh, tell him, Justin. Tell him, JT. I hate your hair. Next on the list, Kyla Murray, 2019 Donruss, Popcorn of 28.19, up 1.2% on the week. Guess what? Card I bought several of. Guess what? Card I've recommended to the Sports Card Society. Guess what? Card that's gone up for the past 90 days. Here we are, 180 to start the week. Then there's another sale, 180. Another sale of 180 is the latest sale. Let's pull it back 90 days. Could have got this card all the way down here at $100. Even under $100. The lowest sale I see here is $94. And now here we are at 180. So it's doubled. If you got it down here at the bottom at 94, it's doubled to 180. So it was going up, and it seems to be hitting a little bit of resistance here because it's just been because it went up so fast in the off season. So it's hit some resistance. Good time to buy before it goes up again, because it will go up again. This is going to be again a $400+ card by the time the season rolls around. And again, the draft is next week. I can't say that enough. The draft is next week. That is huge. That is a major NFL event. Cards are going to go up. 175? What a deal. Justin, come on in. What do you think it is? Yep, there we go. 175. I'm definitely a big buy. As a matter of fact, I may go snag some of these basically immediately. These may not be there when you look because I might buy them. Although I feel like that's an ethical thing. So now, since I show that and recommend it as a buy, I feel like I can't buy it. But I could buy the 180, and I'm fine with that. Right? That'd be all right? All right, next. And I think it's the last one. Yep. Last one on the list, Josh Allen. So before we dive into this, look at all of this. We got 2 Josh Allens, 2 Baker Mayfields, only 1 Kyla Murray, 2 Lamar Jacksons, a Desean and a Saquon. So 2 Bakers, 2 Josh Allens, 2 Lamars. That's 6. 6 cards on the top 10 list are the same player. And all of them but 1 are quarterbacks. Dwayne Haskins, hot garbage. Get out of here, Dwayne Haskins. I don't even understand I think he's just so cheap. People are speculating basically he's absolutely god awful, and people are like, yeah, if he can do anything above that, his cards will go up in value and I'll make a killing. I don't play the game like that. I do not play the game like that. I invest in good players. That's it. I don't play that speculation game. I just don't. Also, where were we at? What was it? Popcorn at 937, up, it's basically even on the week, up 0.04%. So even. Started the week at 1174, ended the week at 1175. Literally went up 50 cents. Let's pull it back at 90 days. Again, this is going to be a little skewed because he made it to the AFC Championship game. And here's a big high one, $1,100. But he dipped all the way down here to 670. What a delicious spot to buy at. And here he is up here to about 1,200. And it looks like he's hit some resistance. If you don't know what I mean by resistance, it's a price point where the card gets to, and the market is just kind of like, yeah, I don't know if I want to pay more than that. I think that's because he went up so much, and this time he went from 670 to 1200, which is more than right here, which was around the AFC Championship game. This must have been after you lost. So it's like the resistance is there, and this is the support, the floor. So support is floor, resistance is roof, ceiling rather. And this is like holds it, like the market says, all right, it's not going any lower than this. Market says, all right, it's not going any higher than this, at least for now. We need a reason, and they're going to get reasons because we're rolling into the heavier news cycle and the drafts coming up and all that. By the way, if you want to learn how to read charts more, because that's very important. This Market Movers tool, link for it in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month, your first year. You got to have this. You got to have this if you want to do well in sports card investing, if you're at all serious. But you also need to be able to read the charts, because I get questions every day, how do I read the charts? So I put together a course called the Delta Factor to help you read these charts and find the true buy signals and find the real undervalued sports cards, the best buys out there. And I put there's about 7-8 videos, about 3-4 hours of content, and I'll be adding to it soon. You get you get all the things I add to it. You just get them free, like you get them forever. And I also have some bonuses here. You get a free month of the Sports Card Society and a whole year access to the private Discord group. So go check this out if you want to see how to get more out of these charts and become better at this kind of technical analysis and reading the charts, really. Let's go to eBay. I think it's a good time to buy him because it's at that resistance spot. And with what's coming up, the draft and OTOs and training camp and preseason and the season, there's just a lot of good reasons for this card to go up a lot more. It's like, what? 1249. I don't know if I'm quite there yet. But it's worth it because this card probably be a $2,000+ card by the time the season rolls around. It's Josh Allen. He was the breakout player of the year. He was the Lamar Jackson of 2020. Lamar Jackson in 2019 was that big breakout. Josh Allen was Lamar Jackson in 2020. He was that breakout. He didn't get the MVP because Aaron Rodgers had an insane season. But damn, he was up there. Yeah, he was what? Top 2? If it wasn't Aaron Rodgers, it was going to be him, I think. Maybe Mahomes. But what do we got for auctions going on here? Let's see. Maybe you want to check out an auction. I'm going to put this here. I'll put a link to this auction in the description. But that should do it for the video. That's the top 10 list. We had 9 quarterbacks and 1 running back, which was Barkley. And then, one of those quarterbacks is a total trash bag, Dwayne Haskins. I'm sorry, his mother. I'll put a link in the description for the cards I thought were buys. Check out the podcast. Check out the Card Pack newsletter. Join the society. I mean, come on, man. And check out the Delta Factor if you want to get better at reading charts. And, of course, for the giveaway, all you got to do is click the link. It'll take you to this page. If you have a Top Shot account, you need a Top Shot account. And just like it. Give it a like. Hit this little button up here. I don't know if it looks like fire before you hit it, but hit that button and then screenshot and either post it on this video or Twitter. It'll take you 1 minute. You'll be in there giving away this Prizm Cello pack. It's got Tua, Herbert, Burrow, Justin Jefferson, Cam Akers, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, J.K. Dobbins. I mean, it's packed. CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy. I feel like I have Tourette's of the 2020 rookie class right now. Jordan Love. All right. Card Pack, you're fantastic. You're awesome. You're amazing. I love you. Stay classy. I'll see you tomorrow.